Hi everyone, this is Mickey Adams in College Station, Texas. Thank you so much for joining me on my YouTube channel. I sound very serious right now. I guess I better relax, huh? It's those white lights, man. I can't stand white lights. Give me a smoky bar and red and blue lights any day. In this lesson, we're going to take a look at some ideas for Sleepwalk. So before I get into this, in my opinion, what makes a good pedal steel guitar player, one of the things, of course, is not just his execution, but it's his choice of notes and his ability to be unpredictable. Nothing bores me more than to hear a guitar player playing pentatonic scales over and over. I will walk out of a club. I've heard everything he knows how to play. And the next song he's going to play a little bit faster, the next song he's going to play it in a different key, but the same thing over and over and over is just, it's monotonous to me. With that in mind, I think it's important for us to be unpredictable each time we come around for a different phrase in a song. So we're going to relay the same idea, which is easy to do. We can use pivots and half steps and third intervals and harmony and all kinds of tools that we have on today's modern pull pedal steel guitar. And we can relay the exact same idea, but we can make it unpredictable. That's what I'm hoping to do here. Is I think I've got some pretty unique ideas. You can give me some feedback and let me know what you think. But here are some ideas for you to work on Sleepwalk and make it your own. We're going to be in the key of C, and first let's look at some of the chords that we're going to be using through the first verse of the song. 1/6, 4 minor 6, and 5 suspended. Sounds very complicated, but basically it's C, A minor, F minor, F minor 6, and a G7 suspended. Of course, it's just C, A minor, D minor, G. That would be the vanilla part of it, okay? So what we're going to do is incorporate this melody line. Now that's it in its simplest form. And how it fits over the chords. So let's look at some ways, 3 different ways to voice exactly the same thing. The first is going to be very simple using the A and B pedal. We'll make this our first melody note. Our second will be A minor 7th, which is basically the same as C. Okay? Our A is actually here on string number 7. But here we have minor 3rd, 5th, and dominant 7. From here we're going to move into an F minor, which is relatively easy. We're going to go up 1 half step. We're going to use the A pedal. So now we've relayed. All right, let's look at it again. Let's look at this move. The F minor can be formed with the A pedal at position number 4. All of our primary string groups give us F minor. Okay. One of the notes in the scale, next note in the scale after here is on string number 2, unchanged by pedals or levers. This is called a cascade. As all 3 of these notes ringing are right from the scale. Now what we're going to do is we're going to turn this F minor into a G7 suspended with the B pedal engaged and string 2 lowered a half step and release the B pedal. This makes for something that's totally unpredictable, right? contrast of the single note only adds to the emotion. This melody is basically string 5 at position number 8, strike it, slide all the way to 15, and release it to 12. Now all we have to do is cut it in half with an overtone. So we're going to touch the string exactly 12 frets above. We have 5, 7, 8, so we're going to go to fret 20 up here and touch it 20, string 5 as we strike it. That was weak, but you hear it. Now this is one strike and pedals and slides. Now let's look at a second way to phrase. Let's do this again to getting our first two notes, but let's change to this. Now, even though you still have da 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 da, it's a totally different phrase in a totally different group of strings. And it has a totally different feel. What I'm doing is raising 5 a whole step. I'm actually using the A and B pedals, even though I'm actually not using B because this is more comfortable than the rock. Okay? And I'm using strings 5, 4, and 2. So I've got one unison here. And I'm just moving up 3 frets. When I come back to 3, then I'm going to raise the A pedal, giving me this last note. Right? Now let's dampen and do the same thing again. Now listen to the difference in that and this. Now let's look at a third way to play this portion, and this is basically is F minor 6 to G. We can start with the F major at position number 6 with the E's lowered. The string group is 5, 6, and 8. As down here, we held our pedals and just moved up a minor third. So we have whole step, minor third, back a half step, and release a pedal. Well, here we're going to do something similar. With the E's lowered, strike 5, 6, and 8. Move up, whole step, and then to the minor third. But now when we drop back a half step, bring the B pedal in. Leave your E's lowered. Okay? And then strike string 6. Because that's the next note. Right? Now we're back to our C with strings 5 and 8. Now let's play this run with a different timbre with strings 5 and 6. Strike 8. Drop back a half step and strike 9. And there's our minor third. Use the pedal or use the bar. But if you do it with the pedal one time, the next time come back and do it with the bar. Give it a little more flavor. Turn your vanilla into chocolate, okay? Now let's move into the 4 chord. Let's see. Let's do that one. Okay. We're going to start off with a single note, 8-7 at position number 8. We're going to slide back a half step and back up. If you want to use the lever, that's fine. This is the A pedal, 5 and 8. This gets us to C7. Now from here we're going to move to the F. We have a lot of options here too. Let's look at the first one. Here's the F major chord. At position number 8, I'm going to strike 6, 8, and 10 and bring the A pedal in. Strike 5, 4, raise 1 a whole tone, 4, 5, split to the minor third on string 5, slide back and forward. Now this is, I have the A and B pedals down and the vertical lever, and I also have a lever that's going to raise 7 a whole tone. So I'm just going to cascade down. 4, 5, 6, 7 is raised, release it, lower string 8. So I have back to the C, and we're going to play C, C. And this is going to be C major, F major with the A and B pedals, F minor up at position 9 with the E's lowered. Let's look at this move in thirds, and we're going to pivot. All kinds of options here on what to pivot on. The beauty of it. We got a little outside there on just straight major scales. This is 5 and 6 at position 8. Come down a whole step, engage the A pedal as you go. Raise the A pedal, engage it again at 4. Now, just the B pedal, bring in the A pedal, release them both and go to 2. So it sounds like this. Or just experiment with it. But here they are again, 5 and 6, A pedal, no A pedal, A pedal at 4. B pedal only, A pedal coming in, half step, up a half step, no pedals, and back down. Now once we've formed the A chord, or excuse me, the F chord, which is the 4, that's a beautiful move. here's the F major, F minor move at position number 3. You can actually use an F6/9 major 7. This is the F lever. So I have the A and B pedals down, so it basically looks like a C major. There's the minor third right there. That's 5 and 7. C major, E flat, G suspended. Anyway, guys, that's about enough for one lesson. I know that's a lot to take in, but I think there's some really beautiful moves in there, and I hope you get something out of them and make Sleepwalk your own. It's a beautiful, beautiful song. As always, I welcome all of your input. So if you have questions, please feel free to email me at jetdriver@me.com. That's JETDRIVR@me.com, and I'll be happy to answer you. Thanks so much for tuning in, everybody. See you right back here with your pedal steel. So long.